My name is Sophia, and I need to tell you something that has been eating me alive for years. If you think love is always beautiful, I'm here to tell you it can destroy you too. I wasn't born into wealth or comfort. My family barely survived on scraps, and every day I dreamed of escaping that life. I worked as a waitress at a charity gala tired, invisible when everything changed. That's when I met him. At Victor Romano. The moment he walked into the room, people froze. He had this present, wealthy, powerful, confident, like he owned the air itself. He was the kind of man you see once and never forget. But here's the part I never expected. He noticed me with my cheap dress and trembling hands. At first, it was nothing polite words, a smile too charming to be casual. But then came his attention, his questions, the way he looked at me as if I mattered. I should have walked away, but I didn't. I didn't know he was married. I didn't know he was dangerous. When I found out, it was too late. By then, I was already drowning in him. He told me his wife, Isabella, was cold, distant, obsessed with her diamonds and status. He told me I was the only one who made him feel alive, and I believed him. Days turned into weeks into months, secret meetings, stolen kisses, expensive gifts that made me feel like I had stepped into a life I never deserved. I knew it was wrong. I knew I was playing with fire, but I kept telling myself, this was love, until the night I held a pregnancy test in my hands. Positive. My heart stopped. My first thought wasn't joy, it was fear. How would Victor react? Would he hold me, protect me, promise me a family? I was so naive. When I told him, his smile was sharp, almost cruel. This changes everything, he said, but not in the way I dreamed. He wasn't happy. He was calculating. His empire, his image, his perfect facade would all collapse if Isabella ever found out. So he told me to disappear, to hide in another city until the baby was born. He promised money, safety, a future, but in his eyes I finally saw it. I wasn't his love. I was his problem. And problems, he knew how to make them vanish. That night, when I heard footsteps outside my apartment and saw shadows under the door, I understood his true plan. It wasn't protection, it was elimination. He wanted me gone. Forever. I grabbed my bag, climbed out the window, and ran into the darkness with tears blinding my eyes. That was the night I swore I would protect my child with my life. Months later, in a tiny village far away, I gave birth to my son. I named him Luca, and for the first time in my miserable life, I felt real joy. But happiness doesn't last, not for people like me. Victor found out. He came to my door not as the man who once whispered love, but as the monster I should have seen from the start. He looked at my son the way a collector looks at a prize. He is mine, he said. My heir, my blood. I stood between him and Luca. shaking but unbroken. "You will not take him," I whispered, and for the first time in my life, I was not afraid of him. Victor could buy anything, but he could not buy me anymore, and he could never buy my son. That night he left, but his shadow stayed, and me. I raised Luca alone, carrying scars no one can see. People think love is the most beautiful feeling in the world, but sometimes love is poison. And if I could go back, I'd tell my younger self one thing. Asterisk, asterisk, when a man like Victor chooses you, it's not because he loves you, it's because he wants to own you. Asterisk, asterisk.